Are you in favor of Measure M, the ballot measure that proposes to ban genetically modified crops and seeds from being grown or used in unincorporated areas of the county? You might also want to say with your thumbs up.
The thumbs up doesn't really totally work. Yes, I'm in favor of...
And these are yes, these are yes and no questions.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, very strongly.
C.
Second question, starting with Jonathan. Would
Yes.
Oh, sorry. The next question, starting with Michael. Would you support a similar GMO ban in Sebastopol, in the
Yes.
city of Sebastopol?
Yes.
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 Okay, so I'm sorry, I had names here, so I mixed up. So now I'm starting with Jonathan, right? Okay, thank you.
Yes, ban glyphosate and Roundup.
Yes, the next
ban
question
in
is,
County.
do you favor banning the sale and use of any weed killer containing glyphosate, for example, Roundup, in Sebastopol?
Yes.
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 And the last yes or no question, do you agree with the prior city council position asking Sonoma County to reject the Dairyman winery development?
Yes.
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 Thank you.
Lots of wedge issues.
All right. Well, thank you for your quick answers, and I hope the radio audience caught that there's a lot of unanimity in the answers there. Turning to an issue that's on the November ballot, which is cannabis. Specifically, if cannabis is legalized, do you think Sebastopol should allow the retail sale, the commercial growing, or the industrial processing inside city limits? And I can't remember what's equitable, so may I suggest that we start with you, Michael?
I think, first of all, that it needs to be carefully considered. Safety is most important, public safety to me. This is the most important thing. I think that we have an excellent planning commission, and I think that we have excellent city staff, and I think that it would be given very, very careful consideration. I know that we have a lot of areas that are with parks nearby, schools nearby, so where it could actually be lawfully implemented is limited. And we don't have a lot of space for production and retail. So I just support first and foremost is public safety with regard to that issue.
Thank you, Jonathan.
2 minutes.
1 minute.
Yes, I support treating marijuana exactly as we treat alcohol, with the exception that it's easier to grow wine grapes, than it is. You could take, like Michael Kai's went to home, you could take marijuana off a leaf if you're a teenager and hop a fence. So I do support locked greenhouses as called for in the state law. I do not think we're a community where there could be large commercial cultivation, because I prefer it outdoors from an environmental perspective. However, the other things, in terms of a retail sale and industrial processing, I think it's a fantastic opportunity for our industrial area. And I know Jeffrey Hergen rather, cannabis clinicians, it's a magnificent, medicine. And I'd love to see medicine processing and, post-market processing. I think it could be very, very helpful to our economy. Commercial cultivation, I see as less important. There are a lot of places with a lot of outdoor sun, and really we need the sun to grow those plants, not, our electricity.
I concur with Jonathan and Michael in regards to the commercial aspect of cultivation. It's not necessary in Sebastopol. We need to get it outside. People have been hiding it inside for too long. There's no reason to be burning up carbon to grow a plant inside. It grows very well outside. I'm a cannabis advocate as far as reform. I think the drug war is horrendous. I co-authored our dispensary ordinance when I was on the council. I didn't even meet Robert Jacob or members of Peace and Medicine until I was off the council. It was more about getting the policy work done. We have to be really careful, though, as we make this transition, not to make it overly attractive to the youth in particular. You know, it's not the type of thing that we want to have a spike in use at Annalee. So I really support Chief Weaver in his efforts of reaching out to the youth at Annalee, all the schools, to make sure that we do this in a very wise manner. And there's so many opportunities for jobs. So again, I agree with my colleagues up here at the table on that position. Thank you.
So this is one of the research items that I've done, because I'm really not as up to speed on this issue as someone like Craig, who's been working in it and helped pass our ordinance years ago. So I went over to Santa Rosa to one of the businesses that's got the processing going on for cannabis, and kind of talked to them and learned about their challenges. I agree with the council that it was a good idea to wait until the law actually passes. Although it's trending at about 60%, it looks like it's going to pass. We have a small city staff, so we're going to be ready to work on that, I think, next year. But it's an issue that I need to learn a lot more about. I definitely agree with the other members up here. It can't be by the schools, but we're going to have a big open space up there in Redwood Marketplace when CVS moves, and we've got a bank building empty up there. I don't know. I just kind of looked at that and thought, maybe that's a spot for something. So anyway, thank you.